Hello, readers of Every Word, and welcome to Every Word 365. I'm your host, Christina Madsen, and today we're reading Job 18 through 19. Reputation is what others think you are. Character is what God knows you are. That is from yesterday's reflection and worship page. I hope you asked yourself the questions on this page about integrity. Very convicting if you really think through those. It's in the look ahead section on yesterday's page. On to today. Imagine that you have been deprived of possessions, health, and loved ones. Could you proclaim with Job that your hope is still in the Lord? And that is from today's My Daily Walk. Again, very convicting, am I right? As most of you know by now, the first time I experienced true devastation, the loss of my dad to cancer, I immediately turned away from God. I later learned more about why I did that from a friend while on a beach vacation. We were about a day away from the end of the vacation week when she got a call saying that her stepdad, with whom she was very close, had suddenly died of a heart attack. The devastation was so intense, she became physically ill. As decisions were made about how to get her back home quickly, I felt compelled to share with her about how I had turned from God after losing my dad and how she really shouldn't do that. She looked at me like I was crazy and said through her tears, "Oh, don't worry, I would never do that." I was stunned. I just assumed everyone would have that temptation and that reaction when faced with extreme loss because that's what I did. But unlike me, my friend grew up in a faith-filled family and had a solid foundation. What a great lesson for me on the importance of instilling faith-based values and teachings in my own children. A similar lesson for all of us from Job. That's something that really jumped up to me, just a story that I wanted to share with you. And this verse is one that really jumps out to me. Job 19:25. But as for me, I know that my Redeemer lives, and he will stand upon the earth at last. And I'm including a link from Got Questions on more on that statement because it is so powerful. I also love today's insight. That's the section at the bottom of the introduction page about the number 10, indicating patient endurance. You know that I love numbers and the meaning, and it's sometimes debated, but I love reading those little nuggets about the significance of numbers in the Bible. Tomorrow is Job 20 through 21. Happy reading.